Charlie Munger, a well-known investor, always has important things to say. In this video, we're talking about Munger's recent warning. It's like a red flag, signaling trouble for the world's economy. He's worried about central banks printing a lot of money, making a risky situation like a bubble. Munger isn't just casually mentioning this, he's comparing it to big economic problems we faced in the 1980s. So let's look closely at Munger's latest warnings and figure out what might happen because of the money stuff going on now. Impact of excessive money printing. Munger's worries aren't just about money problems right now. He talks about a kind of chain reaction caused by printing too much money, like throwing a stone in a pond and the ripples go far. It's not just about quickly printing money to fix things, it's about what happens after that can mess up democracies. The problems stretch to inflation, where too much money makes things cost more and regular people can't buy as much. That leads to people being unhappy and the government being unstable, big trouble for our society. Passive investing concerns. Munger also doesn't like the rise of passive investing. This means more power is going to funds that follow the whole market instead of carefully choosing good companies. Munger worries this might not be good for where we put our money and how it's managed. It's not just about what happens right away in the market, it's about how our investments are controlled in a bigger sense. Technology, robotics, and economic transformation. Munger's worries go beyond just money stuff. He looks at the big picture, the way technology, like robots and machines, is changing how we do things. These changes sound good, promising to make work better and our lives easier, but Munger also sees challenges. These technologies shake up old ways of doing things and need us to be ready to change. It's not just about the money, it's about how everything is transforming, and we need to keep up. Government response to economic uncertainty. When things go uncertain with money, the usual quick fix is to print more money. But Munger warns that this short-term solution can lead to problems. Too much printing can make things cost more, and regular people can't buy as much. This can make people upset and cause trouble in society. Also, printing too much money messes up how we figure out where to put our money. Munger says, instead of quick fixes, governments should focus on smart money plans. They should find ways to encourage new ideas and help the economy grow sustainably. It's like saying, let's not take the easy way out, let's do what's good for the long run. Lessons from history. Munger wants us to learn from history, like looking at what happened in old empires and during the Great Depression. He points out that if we don't handle money well, it can cause big problems. In the past, when money lost its value, people suffered and societies fell into chaos. Munger's stories from history are like a warning. Messing up how we handle money can mess up everything else. Munger says inflation isn't just about money, it's like a force affecting how people get along. Looking back at history, especially the Roman Empire and Germany's tough times, Munger shows how inflation can make people not like each other. It's more than just money problems, it's about how inflation can make society shaky and cause people to feel jealous. Munger's stories make us see that inflation isn't just numbers on a chart, it changes how we live and act together. Balancing economic growth and stability. Munger's smart thinking is about finding the right balance between making the economy grow and keeping things steady. It's not just about making things grow quickly, it's about being careful so that things stay stable while getting better. Governments in charge of how the economy works need to be careful too. They should avoid doing too much, which could make the economy stop growing. The lesson is clear. To handle inflation, we need a smart way that helps the economy grow without causing money problems. Individual and government responsibilities. Munger's story isn't just watching things happen, it's like a call for everyone, regular people and the government, to do something. When inflation is a threat, Munger says people should be smart with their money, not borrowing too much. At the same time, governments need to make good money plans that help the economy grow in a steady way. Both regular people and the government need to take care of money matters together. Investment strategies in the face of inflation. Munger's good advice also talks about how to invest money when there's inflation. He says it's important to put money in good things like stocks and real estate. Spreading the risk by not putting all the money in one place is a good plan too. Munger's thinking is about having a well-thought-out plan so that people who invest money can handle the problems that come with inflation and maybe even make more money in the long run. Investment advice for individuals. For people trying to invest money in a time when inflation is a problem, Munger's advice is simple. Instead of putting money in too many places, focus on good things like stocks. Look for companies that have done well over time. It's a reminder to be smart with investments, choosing companies based on good research instead of just spreading money around too much. According to Munger, being informed and understanding how companies work is the key. For regular people wanting to have more money in the future, following Munger's way of thinking can be a useful guide in times of inflation. Challenges for young people. Munger's message about tough times ahead is especially important for younger folks. With prices going up because of inflation, saving money and getting rich becomes harder. Things like education, housing, and essential stuff cost more. Munger's advice for young people is simple: learn skills that are really needed. Build a strong money base, watch how you spend, and don't borrow too much money. Facing inflation, young people need to be flexible and make smart money choices to do well. To sum it up, Charlie Munger's big warning is like a guide through the tricky world of money. It's not just about markets and numbers, it's about how money decisions affect everyone and everything. The stories from history, the balance between making things grow and keeping them steady, and the jobs for both people and governments all add up to what Munger is saying. Whether you're someone who invests money, makes money rules, or a young person planning your money journey, Munger's ideas show the way. It's a reminder to understand how money worked in the past, choose wise money plans, and help make a society that's strong and does well. And hey, if you found this useful, give it a like and hit subscribe. Your support keeps us going, bringing you more important stuff. Stay in the know, stay involved, and until next time, happy investing.